Here we have Ethereum versus the dollar, and we have something very significant right here. We have a new all-time high closing weekly dildo. And that would be coming in from last night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I would say that this one is very likely to continue on with the old macro party here. Now, with that said, it will come with an invalidation condition, meaning that a daily closure below 3,800, this whole rest of it is going to be invalidated, meaning that long term, I'll be looking for a corrective move first, probably somewhere back down to the low 3,000s before anything else. Obviously, it's going to take some time to do that. But if we're looking at the weekly right here, we do have what some people are calling this a cup and handle, ascending triangle, whatever. You have an uptrend, and there's something very important about this. First off, well, you do have a technical target, which is pointed up towards some interesting numbers, 5,800 to be exact. That would be long term over the next few, maybe month or two. We do see that weekly Joule just got a fresh signal to the upside, supported by DMI. Good. We see that weekly BBWP is in single digit percentiles right now. So when we see a breakout like this with low volatility, I would be looking for the next spike up in volatility to really be indicative that this one's going to continue on for the long term. And when we're talking about long term, we're talking about like months down the road. Now, if we go over here to a daily, even on the daily, BBWP is not expanding just yet. The moving average on this one does stay downside postured. So that would be a good counterpoint to what I'm saying, suggesting a little bit of caution here. Again, I do have my invalidation conditions below about 3,800 on a daily closure specifically. Short term, I'd be looking at a move towards 35, very likely a bounce after that and then come back to it after that. But here's the thing. We're coming into the monthly closure in less than a week now. Let's just pull up the monthly right here. This is in no way, shape, or form a bearish monthly. Any sort of a monthly closure above 39.50, I'm looking for significantly new all-time highs into end of year. That 6,000 or so target very likely gets hit, maybe late November, maybe December, if that were to happen. And then keep in mind that the bi-monthly is going to be doing the same thing as, I mean, this is just fucking strong right there. Any sort of a closure, basically here or higher, especially above 3,500. I mean, you kind of have to be bullish. At least I would have to be bullish for significantly new all-time highs coming into end of year. We'll see what benchmark does look like over here, just out of curiosity. Oops, that's the wrong chart. Bad. You'd think I'd learn after doing this for so long. But nope. Weekly Stokes up as long as we're above 3,600. Nice. Daily will have a fresh cross back up above 4,300 or so. So if we do match that up with the short term right around here, you have a slew of higher lows yet again, hidden bullish evidence off that last low. I'd essentially be looking for a continuation of trend with the 4-hour closure above 4,250 or so. And at that point, looking at probably a retest of your prior all-time high and general continuation here. This is good. It's very, very good. I'm curious if that matches up with any fib targets. Just double check. Something like this. Okay. Yep, 1414 around that region, 1618 around 6300. Again, these are correlated with the long term. Short term would just be looking at retest prior all-time highs, and in this case, about 4400, which is still impressive. So fair enough. But overall, sideways above about 3950 on the short term timeframes is very, very good. Below 3950 on a 4-hour, that's at the point where I look for that daily level to come into play. Until then, this is just a nice little trend right there, and hopefully that was helpful for Ethereum.